Mitsunobu reaction. What happens in this reaction? Primary or secondary alcohol gets converted into various other functional groups. For example, esters, phenyl ethers, thioethers, and some more. Okay, and there is a reason why only primary and secondary alcohol has been written here, because this reaction proceeds via SN2 mechanism. So the mechanism is followed is SN2, and only primary and secondary alcohol undergoes SN2 reaction. Tertiary majorly undergoes SN1 reaction. Okay, so the one factor that is associated with SN2 reaction is inversion of the configuration. So here the product obtained will have an inversion of the configuration. So you will have some substitution here, and the substitution will be your nucleophile. Let's suppose we are taking acetic acid here. So you will get a product in a similar fashion. You will have this will be your product. Now let's see what are the other things we are taking. PPH3 and that. This or everybody knows this, that. What is that? It is diethyl azo dicarboxylate. Okay, so what will be the structure of this? This is our azo. It has so this is our compound that. Now what happens? This lone pair will attack the nitrogen and there will be shift in the W, and you will get a product like this. It will have charges. So this nitrogen will have negative charge, this phosphorus will have positive charge. Now what happens? This Zwitter ion plays a very important role in this reaction. This Zwitter ion will facilitate the removal of proton from the nucleophile. Okay, so what happens? This is your acetic acid, and this negatively charge will remove this, and you will have it will form acetate ion. This will be eliminated as acetate ion, and what will happen to that? What will happen to our dead molecule? This nitrogen will obtain a proton. Okay, and along with it, this will have positive charge and it will have negative charge as it is. Now what happens? Your primary or secondary alcohol, whatever you are taking, will bind with this. Alright. So let's suppose we write it in the form of this, and what you have OH. will happen, it have a lone pair of electron that will try to bind with the phosphorus, and it will form a product something like this. Not product, an intermediate something like this. Nitrogen, more space, nitrogen, pH3. So in this case, this oxygen will have positive charge, and we'll write down the remaining structure. Okay. Now in presence of the base, you are taking base. Some base comes and abstracts this proton. So this electron pair will shift here and form a double bond, and this will leave. This entire group will leave. Alright. So what is exactly forming here is, I'll make a dotted line for what is leaving. So this is the leaving group here. This is, and we will be left with and then this oxygen will have a positive charge. Now you will say, why this oxygen have a positive charge when it is losing a proton here? But if you will see, it is not exactly losing a proton. What is happening? The lone pair of electron here, it is shifting here. There is a shift of bond pair. So this oxygen atom is even now it is forming 3 bonds, just like the previous condition. So here, now what will happen? You have this group, okay, and we already had the acetate. So these will react together, and this oxygen, or you say this nucleophile, will attack this carbon atom, and this whole group will be leaving. And I'll again draw dotted line around this. So this group will be leaving here, and what you will get, because this acetate group is attacking from the behind, and it is an SN2 mechanism, so you will have inversion of your configuration. So the product form here will be a solid bond, and you will have oxygen attached to carbonyl group and methane. So this will be your product, and this will be side product. So what is happening here is, you're getting from a secondary alcohol, you're getting an ester, and there is inversion of configuration. Alright, so depending upon the different type of nucleophile you are taking this reaction, you will get different products. So in this reaction, what is basically happening, your primary or secondary alcohol is getting converted to the ester with an inversion of configuration.